Hi guys, Denise Mathew here. Today I'm going to do a tutorial for a charm style necklace. I love charm bracelets and I love charm necklaces as well, but what I don't like is when you can't change the charms. So what I've designed is a necklace that you can take the charms off and on and change it up as much as or as little as you like. So if you're happy with the way it is, you can just leave it or you can change it. I have one right here that I'm wearing. And another one that I've made is this one here. And the whole concept is that there's this little clasp right here and you just hook it in so it keeps all your charms on perfectly fine, but it also allows you to take your charms off and interchange them as you desire. So I'm working right off the spool and I'm just going to start with just a circle, and that's what I have so far. Okay, and once that circle's done, I want to make another circle up here. So just going to take the pliers, the same place as where I was before, and just kind of go and make another circle. Okay. Okay. And then you can use a ring mandrel, or you can use just a circular object to the size you want it to be, and just kind of go right around about where you want it to be. And then you can slide it off. So this is what I have so far. Now I'm going to cut it, but I'm going to cut it a little bit further down, and the reason why is because I want this to be tight, and I'll show you as we go why that's important. So just cut it right at the circle, not beyond. Okay, so this is what you would have. Okay, at this point I'm just going to bend this up, right, because that's going to be, you want that all to be flat. And then I'm going to do this, make this into a hook. So just a tiny curl on the end of this, and this is really just to keep it from catching on clothes and stuff. So it's just kind of a protective kind of a loop, just like that. And then at this point you're just going to bend it down and make sort of like a hook. And if you notice, there's a space between here and here, and the reason why you have that space is because you want a bit of a spring back. You don't want it longer than this or too close, because you're not going to get the spring back and it won't hold properly. So at this point you can just see that there's a bit of a spring back. If you notice, it's come out of shape, but that's okay. We can just put it back on the ring mandrel or the round shape, whatever you're using, and then just kind of gently glide it down. Don't pull too hard, because of course those circles can come out of place if you push too hard. So once it's back in shape, and I'm making a fairly small one today, so once it's back in shape, you can take your hammer. Now at this point I'm going to wire harden it. Okay, just going to take that hook out. I don't want to flatten that too much. That's going to be the only place I'm not going to hammer. And I'm just going to use the flat side of my hammer. At this point, if your hook has come out of place where it's not 90 degrees, because you want it 90 degrees to your circle. So 90 degrees and then your circle. If it's gotten squished or anything like that, you just want to bring it back into place, and then you can just bring it back in, and you can pull with your fingers. It will sort of bring it really right in there like that. Okay, so this is a smaller version. I also made a larger version of the same type. So now I'm just going to show you how you put the charms on. Now what I usually do when I'm making charm necklaces is I lay them out ahead of time, so I sort of have an idea of how the charms are going to look. So this is, so for instance, this is maybe how I'd like to have it. The reason why I would do that, number one, it makes it quicker to put on, and number two, it will give you sort of an idea of how it's going to look before you put it on. If you want to have different lengths charms, the easiest way to do is just add jump rings. And so if you notice, I have a couple jump rings added to the Hamsa Hand and also to the evil eye. At this point, just slide them on, And since I already planned it, it's really easy. This is the easiest part. And once they're on, use that spring. Use the hook just to put it into place, and that would be so far what you have. At this point, you're just going to take a jump ring, and what I have today is just a leather necklace kind of thing. I'm just going to put that right over the leather necklace. Hook it into that top hook, top circle, not the one where you have your hook. Alright, close it up, and then you would have your finished necklace. It concludes the tutorial. Hope you liked it. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for coming. Bye for now.